I'm sorry about that interruption. Yeah, I guess we're getting a two-part video, and the last part is just going to be the last 4 packs. But let's see what we get out of these last 4 packs. What in the world is this? What is this thing? Why does it have 2 sets of arms? It's a Kuru Goldkeeper, 36 out of 54. Alright. So, the part 1 is going to be the majority of it. And the part 2 is just whatever's left, I guess. So, Stadium Headliner. We pulled one of you at the very start. You were, oh my gosh, a foil one. Let's go. You were in Alt-Art on the first pack. I was very happy about the first pack having 3 rares. Sultai Devotee, I guess. I don't know. It's fun to say Devotee, but that's just because of Panic at the Disco. I don't know if it's supposed to be the same thing or not, but here we are. Boulder-born Dragon, Opulent Palace. And Stillness in Motion. Jeskai Shrine Keeper. Alright. But I am still very excited about that Sarkon. It just looks so good. But after we are done, I will go through the rares again, since I've already shown off a bunch of the mythics. Bro, this box had every Spirit Dragon in it. There's no shot. I need a sleeve. Sure, you can go in this not so great EV sleeve. Poker Man. Alright, last pack. Alright, well, I really don't know what to say to having a box that has another Tempest Hawk. I have to say. I don't know. I kind of want to do something with Tempest Hawk. Just because I've already pulled a decent amount of them. Voice of Victory. If I remember right, this card is actually kind of expensive because it's gotten some play in like standard or modern. I can't ever remember the difference between the two. That's my biggest downfall. But yeah, so we got all 5 of the Spirit Dragons. Betor, Irani, Neriv, Shiko, and Tival, and then we also got an Elspeth and a Craterhoof. Overall, I would say these, are probably some very good pulls. And then my rares. I really like these lands. Gosh dang it. I thought I got a walk. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is just all the rares now. I'm not gonna say them all. I'm just gonna go through them in slow motion in case you missed part 1. But in a moment I can show you what Tempest Hawk does. It's one of the cards that says that you can have any number of them in your deck, which gets around the singleton rule for commander. Pulled 2 Sarkons too. Oh gosh, this box was so good. But I like these lands because they enter tapped unless you control an island or a swamp, but it just says it in the text. So you can put this in any green deck, even if it doesn't have an island or a swamp. But if you don't have an island or a swamp, it'll just enter tapped every time, so it's not as good. But either way, Simic or Gruul are both pretty good, and especially for Gruul, if you want to surveil too, if you have the extra mana laying around. And this one would actually be pretty good for Najila, because it just says whenever you attack this turn. So if you have multiple combat steps, you just make 2 1/1 red warrior creature tokens that are tapped and attacking every time. And with the new Zergo, your tokens don't get sacrificed at the end of turn. But that is everything from this box. Yes, but Tempest Talk. It is a flying 2/2 for 3. Whenever this creature does combat damage to a player, you may search your library for a card named Tempest Talk. Reveal it, put it to your hand, then shuffle. And a deck can have any number of cards named Tempest Talk. So you can just get a bunch of flyers and just swing at everybody for a bunch of 2 damage. It's nothing too great. Not like Shadowborn Apostle where you can get demons, or a Heir Apparent where you get a bunch of rabbits, or Relentless Rats where they just get really buff, or Rat Colony I think is the other one where they just get power and not toughness, like Relentless Rats. But yeah, either way, I would say that this is a quite successful box, and I want to thank you all for tuning in and watching my apparently 2-part video. I still just can't get over the fact that I got all 5 Spirit Dragons. Like, this is outrageous. But yeah, I would like to say thank you, and I will be posting again here very soon. So, thank you, and I'll see you next time.